or fuck off and take the cannon and just like go do other stuff, roam the seas.
Well, you have a personal stake in this situation, so what are your thoughts?
I would prefer to get more information on the conflict before deciding on giving a seemingly powerful weapon to an entity I don't know anything about that is trying to kill my family.
Valid, for sure. I'm down for that.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good to me.
Word. So I guess then we'll start trying to look for them after we take my siblings we found back to my house.
Good. Second.
One thing I wanted to ask everybody kind of more out of game is like, it doesn't seem that or it more seems that Swain is the only character that has like a more developed idea as to how they want to play the character and like fleshed out ideal of who the character is. And so for the rest of us, it's probably like not really a big deal with whatever we do.
Yeah. I'm cool with doing whatever, honestly. Just along for the ride.
Or my current thoughts are potentially aid in the Civil War and get like a nice place in the government of a new country and then go be pirates.
That sounds good to me.
Just as like a general idea.
Get a little base of operations going and then do some exploration.
Because I mean, technically, our ships are base of operations, but at the moment, it's fairly lackluster in terms of how of ships. But like now that you're wood guy,
Oh yeah.
not only can we make way better boats, but we can also just fucking become wood salesmen.
Huh?
Just say fuck everything else, sail around, and like then had this idea of how to use it where you're just like using it and storing up a bunch of wood on the way to a place, get to a place, sell all the wood. Like you fucking bought it to trade in another place. And they're just like, oh yeah, sure, a bunch of wood, we'll buy it.
Yeah.
Which is like a pretty chill, nice way to get income and also for you to practice using your thing.
Yeah.
Plus, we also got to get you something other than bamboo.
Wait, can I
'Cause-
only create bamboo at this point?
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
the
we're
only
in,
tree you've absorbed so far are bamboo from
Oh,
the bamboo forest, and then you have like some simple oak trees around you. Occasionally, you could grab,
Okay.
but other than that, you haven't really like discovered many others.
so like we could look for like a mahogany or like a heartwood or something like crazy that's like actually like can be used to make incense or like really high tier furniture, so then it's like super valuable, or really good quality wood for shipbuilding to make an awesome fucking ship. um and speaking of which, I actually kind of want to sketch it out, but if I'm going to be using your skill to get it, I feel like we should kind of turn it into a group input of like, what do people want it to kind of look like and have.
Okay.
Because like, and that'll be like a thing we can figure out over time and later, because you know, building a ship is a fucking process and a half.
Well, I think Jordan, are you done with your stuff? Yeah, I think
Yes.
so. And then I'm pretty sure we got Alex done with leveling,
Yeah, I'm all set.
and now we just it's final. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
You can go ahead and go for it. I'm just adding like 2 spells to my thing. Potential ones that I may want to switch in and out. But yeah, I'm good other than that.
Gotcha. So you guys come back after you get your letter from the mysterious Fae. Talking about someone who's made a deal with her brother, spilling the Fae into the material. You appear back in the hunting field, now with your younger brother and sister, and head back to your home. Everybody roll a d20 for me. Like a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. Okay.
Those work too.
Wrong.
2 nat 20s in a row.
That's fine. That's fine.
16, and if it's wisdom, that's +5.
I got +1.
Wisdom. I think that's is the plus the big number up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a +5.
All right. You guys
It was actually
all.
probably 7. Because you're probably proficient in wisdom saving throws. But
Let's see. Okay. Your brother and sister and Sheraton can't really seem to remember what happened, but you guys don't have any memory problems.
lucky.
Let's go.
It is like almost nighttime now. Whenever you come out.
Alright, well, we're not too far from home, really.
Yeah. You guys
So
travel
let's-
back to the house and show back up on the doorstep.
Hello.
Hello?
We're back.
All right. As you guys return, you enter the old mansion that you were familiar with, and you find your mother, like, close to sleeping, but unable to because she's been so worried. If you guys had to guess, it's been about 5 hours since you left somehow. And she greets you, hugging her children one by one and thanking you for finding them.
I would ask, is it okay if we just crash here for the night?
Of course, of course. Oh, something also came today. You may be interested in Otaka.
Yes.
A letter from your older siblings.
Ah. Some important news. Who may know? Okay. Well, guys, I guess this means we're gonna head to Coco.
All right.
Now, where is this said Takoko?
Oh, it's about 100 miles away.
Oh, goody.
It's a city on the coast,
Yeah.
fairly close to us actually.
We'll say with the letter, she gives you guys a map of the area you're, like, the country you're going. This from here, as you guys spend the night, you feel a new connection being drawn between you and either your item that you received or the powers that you received with your fruit, and you grow and learn the basics of how to use these newfound powers. You also talk amongst each other and plan what your next move is using the new map and information you have so far. From here, you guys can kind of do whatever. You're basically in IO.
And my siblings are in this one here.
And Katoga is where your captain said you're taking your cargo to.
Yeah, I mean, by all means, we can sail straight there to your siblings, if they're still there.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Non-Patan probably has some fucking sick pastries.
But I also wouldn't mind stopping at, like, one of these smaller islands, see what's up.
Yeah. Do a little bit of exploring on the way.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'm curious how big they are, actually. I think each one of these square or hexagons is like what?
In
10?
miles. It's about like 4 or 5 miles across.
Oh,
Maybe
okay,
like
so
2 or 3,
okay.
depending on the size of the dot.
Yeah, we can look and see if we can get some coconuts or find them coconut crabs. Who is that?
It's just a token.
Is that my grandma? All right. Do my younger siblings want to come, or are they wanting to stay?
Um, Currently, your mom thinks that it's too dangerous for them because they're not old. They're
They're
not
still young.
traditionally old enough.
Oh, then they're young as shit. I guess.
Right. They're like teenagers, like
Yeah.
not quite age to go drafting.
They can't go to Friday Night Magic, dude. Big rip. All right, let's go find our cheerleader captain man.
All right.
Give him our new
Uh,
desk.
So you go back and talk to Captain Morph at the ship with Bale. You let him know that your older siblings are in the middle of this big war of something that's going on and with the two sides of the country. And he agrees to help you in your quest to like see what's going on. There's no reason not to get some information before driving head whole into a war. We don't want to show up in an enemy city with a cannon they want and not know why they need it.
How are our sharks looking?
What do you mean?
Are they like starting to smell pretty rough?
I'd
Are
say
they-
so. If like, I would say like while you guys were gone, they sent Bale into town, and he was able to get let me see, 21 gold and 13 silver for some shark meat and stuff. Just selling it off to the townspeople.
Dope.
Oh yeah.
So
5 and or yeah, like 5 and 10, or 5 and 2 a piece.
yeah, 5 gold, 2 silver a piece. We'll just go with that for now. And you guys can decide how you split up like future treasure and payment and stuff as well. Um, so you guys start headed towards Takoko the next morning.
We want to stop on this island first.
So you want to stop on that.
Can I? Or no, I guess. We'll wait to see what fucking happens. Do you guys want to do like split on drop, or do you want to like build up to a number that breaks down even
What do you mean?
for money
money.
drops?
I mean, we can just split it evenly
Yeah.
if it works that way.
And I'm probably going to portion or start to at least portion my funds for ship materials for the future.
I mean, I point at Wooden Man. We've got all the
Yeah, I was
shit
about
materials
to
we
say.
need.
No,
I am
mean,
the ship material.
like
Yeah.
sales and fucking like, I mean, maybe like we could probably make pittance with the wood, but like if we need iron spikes or like rope or cannons, gunpowder, cannonballs.
That is true. Well, I can. Can you turn wood into rope? Isn't that how that works?
With enough time, and if you processed it properly, sure. But you probably want a more specific type of wood. I mean, I guess bamboo works, but
I'm just saying, just to cut down on expenses in the future.
if we could also give you like fibrous plants, we could find like some hemp
Hmm.
and give you like a little hemp sprout that we could make hemp rope from. Ooh, or we can infest you with silkworms
Oh,
and then just have like a bunch of mulberry leaves around to feed the silkworms, and then you can produce silk for us,
so you want
which
to
we can turn into rope.
you want to
So
just plug me full of
technically-
worms?
So technically, you can make bamboo into cloth.
Okay, sure, yeah,
Let's go.
fair enough. I don't know how this technology works, but if it exists, I'm all here for it.
Yeah, perfect.
It says you crush the woody part of the plant and then applying natural enzymes to break the bamboo cell walls, creating a mushy mass. The natural fibers then can be mechanically combed out and spun into yarn.
So we need some looms, or a loom, and a weak acid.
Where do we get either of those?
When they say weak acid, I have a vial of that plant acid that burned us
Oh.
earlier.
That might work, but we might need to dilute that a decent amount because we want to get the fibers out, but we want
I
to break
mean,
it down.
You're
enough.
talking to your residential alchemist. If anybody can dilute it, it's probably me.
I believe in you. I don't know how I have this knowledge either, being a fucking fisherman boat guy from a barbarian village.
Well, see, what you do here is, I read this book one time.
But like apparently it's super labor intensive and would take a shit ton of bamboo and time to do.
Well, it's an option. It's on the list.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'll just put Swain Jr. on it. He'll fucking figure it out.
He's a workhorse.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh yeah, just so I can say I get rid of this out of my fucking bag of holding before it fucking
Which
spoils
kinda-
because we already cooked it.
Oh.
I'm gonna offer up the rest of the bird meat for everybody to eat for fucking breakfast because there's a shitload of it.
Hell yeah. roasted bird meat and leftover sashimi shark.
Get rid of the fucking bird meat.
Do you guys remember what kind of boat you have? I'm trying to remember the name.
Oh fuck. It's like the first tier past like rowboat.
Okay.
It's like essentially a Viking longship with a hut on the back.
Keelboat?
Yes. I believe so.
Yeah. So it'll take you about half a day to get to that small island.
Let's get it.
Okay. While we're going there, I would like to mess around with the mimic gland thing I got for the AT suit.
Okay.
See if I can figure out how to make it produce.
Okay, so mimic game. I would say roll like a tool check.
I got alchemist, brewers, herbal.
Do alchemy tools intelligence.
I'm gonna turn my sword into a packed weapon.
I got a 7.
You do not. You are not successful yet. You start making some progress towards figuring out how it works. After about half a day, you guys come across a small island only 3 miles in diameter. It is rich with natural beauty and wonder. As you approach the shore, you see a dense forest of tall, thin trees with green foliage that towers over the coastline. These trees are small pines. You hear kind of like a whispering rustle sound as wind passes through their branches. As you make your way inland, you find the forest is teeming with life. Birds and colors of all sizes dart between the trees, and small animals scurry about the forest. You'll likely come across a couple small rivers that flow through the forest. One of the most striking features of the island is the towering mountain peak that dominates the landscape.
Damn.
Before we got off the boat, I would have handed our rabbit, a barbarian, a potion, and be like, it's your personal favorite. Just take it if you
Ooh,
need it.
yes. Thanks, Doc, for my weekly fix. And I'll put it in my man pouch, my satchel.
My man pouch.
Yeah, my bunny's pouch.
You're
As we
half
all know.
kangaroo.
Yeah, well, as we all know, bunnies have pouches.
Honestly, I think bunnies should have pouches. I would enjoy that more.
It seems very fitting.
They are, after all, just like small, less buff kangaroos. Can we make bunnies as buff as kangaroos too?
I mean, I'm the perfect example of what would happen.
but like relative to its size, but just like a ripped ass rabbit with like a marsupial pouch.
There would be rabbit fighting rings where rabbits are made to fight rats in New York. I'd pay some dark web internet to fucking like 1/1000th of a Bitcoin to watch that.
So Alex, you can absorb one of these trees if you want.
Yeah.
It'll give you like thin pine trees
That's
as a tree
start.
type, and you can make like saplings of that or like use it as wood.
Yeah, let's definitely absorb that while we're here. I also
Hell
want
yeah.
to.
The
I guess-
lesser sap trees. It's not maple, but it's sappy.
Anything else you want to do?
I guess I want to just try and see if I can get some bamboo going with my ability and just see how it all works.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna take the 10 minutes to ritual cast this while waiting.
Can you repeat that again, Final?
I was saying while he's doing his bamboo thing, I'm gonna take the 10 minutes to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. What's the range on detect magic again?
30 feet.
Okay. Around this small island, you can't really detect any magic near you guys.
Okay.
I like to wander around the compass or wander around the island looking at my compass and looking for any like either like herbal plants that I might recognize or like some kind of like fruit thing. Just, something like that.
Okay.
Going a little foraging and expedition.
Roll survival.
Damn.
Hey,
You get some berries and mushrooms, and if you want to grab a couple little squirrels or your birds, you can as well.
Hell yeah.
Alex, you start trying to make some bamboo, and you find that you can make about it's about 5 foot by 5 foot square, 3 feet tall of bamboo like shoots that appears after about 15 minutes.
wait, say that last part one more time.
So after about 15 minutes,
Mhm.
you have all these bamboo shoots. That's like how long it's taken you to make those.
Okay, so it takes about 15 minutes.
Yeah. So you could make like a 1 foot tall stack that's 5 by 5 every 5 minutes. of bamboo.
So about one every 5 minutes. Well, that's. Oh no, a 5x5. That's 1 feet tall.
Yeah.
Sick.
Also, while this is going on, could I walk around after detecting my or casting my bullshit? Could I walk around and just look for anything that's like out of the ordinary?
Yeah. Roll an arcane check just for me.
Hey,
Arcana.
a 20.
Exploring around, you out of the corner of your detect magic, you like clip a little faint magic from up on top of the mountain. Like as you get closer to the mountain, you start getting a little bit of magic traces coming from high up on the peak, and little traces are falling down.
And how high does this thing look to be?
It's a good ways.
If you dig a 6-foot hole, how deep is that hole? It's about like 20 feet.
It's about 2,500 feet.
How tall is this mountain? It's about really fucking high.
Let's see. Let's do the math on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
I
main,
can
my
I can
main
measure
question
it
is,
in
can a
bamboo,
mountain?
but it's gonna take a while.
It's gonna take
it's,
a
it's gonna,
while.
it's gonna take a minute.
Measure it in bamboo. You said 2,500?
Yeah,
Yeah.
take me about.
That's not even a fucking mile. So yeah,
That's
But it
not
is
a
difficult
mile.
terrain.
no, it is not a mile. It is, according to Google.
That's like half a mile.
Yeah, it's like right below half a mile.
Okay, that's fitting. I was gonna be like, how the fuck does a mountain fit on this smallest
It's-
island?
It's the full mountain.
But I would, after getting like glimpses and hits of just like a little bit of shit from the mountain, I'd go find Rabbit Man and let him know, and tell him I'm probably considering climbing up there just to see what the fuck's up there. More than welcome to join me.
Well, that sounds like a fun little adventure. While I was looking around for the berries and stuff, did I notice anything about my compass? Did it change directions, or like was it pointing like inland the whole time, or was it
As you get closer to the main island, it starts to point towards the island, probably closer to the like Kumagi side of the border.
okay? Yeah, that sounds like a good little trek to stretch our legs a bit. Hey, Greenskin, you want to climb the mountain?
I'd be like, well, he probably didn't hear you, bud. I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. There you go. Now yell at him.
Oh, I thought he was like still like on the beach trying to make his doing
Oh, he
his little
probably
thing, and we're
is.
just like a little like couple like half a football field in.
I'm just making bamboo. Exploring.
Be like, no, he probably didn't hear you. Just now, everybody can hear you.
All right. So you guys are just gonna go exploring to the mountain.
Yeah, fuck it. Why
Yep.
not?
Let's go.
I'm gonna send a message to the captain.
BRB.
Or no, I'm gonna use sending. No, it's message. Let me get the definitions real quick. You think the captain's in 120-foot range of us?
Probably not.
You could probably make that happen. I'll just walk over there.
Yeah, I'll walk to the point where I'm in range of the captain, and I'll send him a message, letting him know that we're gonna be an hour or so. We're gonna hike up the mountain because we got some magic radar boops.
Okay. Let's do the math, I guess.
Yay, math.
Takes about 30 minutes to climb the mountain.
Work.
Yeah.
Let's take a
Um,
hike.
As you guys get up higher and higher to the top of the mountain, you see little trinkets and things hanging from trees around you, and you come across a small clearing in front of a large cave that seems to have some sort of light growing, like glowing from inside of it.
Oh, well, what do these trinkets look like?
Yeah. But what do these things hanging from the fucking trees look like?
Some of them are little bells. Some of them are like arcane runes.
I'm tempted, yet terrified.
Since we're on a mountain, is there's just like loose rocks everywhere, right?
There's like a couple loose rocks around. It's not like a ton, but you know.
I would like to pick up said loose rock and throw it at one of the arcane runes.
Oh no.
One that is not within like right next to me distance. Maybe like a good bit away.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see how this works.
Sorry, guys. We stopped at the one island that has an ancient dragon living in a cave.
Oops.
All of a sudden, all the little handbells hanging from around you start ringing.
Oh fuck.
Oh, guys, I found the doorbell.
Yeah. Seems pretty efficient. I'm gonna kind of like walk up with my walking stick, kind of like out into the clearing, but like a solid like 30 feet in front of the cave entrance.
Are y'all seeing a different map? I still have like the big
Yeah,
world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's a-
still that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I just want to make sure.
And I'll just kind of like, yeah, just like stand in front of the entrance.
I guess while he's doing that, I'm gonna try to hide somewhere, if possible.
I'm gonna walk over and stand where Jordan's standing, kind of back him up a little bit, just in case.
It's my stealth roll. Hell yeah, natural 20. What the fuck?
On the heavy armor too.
Damn.
What a roll. A cleric that passes the stealth check in heavy armor.
All
Oh,
right,
shit.
so use stealth.
I mean, is chain considered heavy armor? Yeah.
Well, it's at least one of the ones that gives you the disadvantage. Or not the disadvantage, but the... Wait, is it disadvantage?
Yeah, it's disadvantage. I
Oof.
think. Yeah. Stealth, disadvantage. To make that a 3. I guess.
It felt good while it lasted.
Chain's just getting caught up on all the trees and bushes and shit.
You like go off and try to be sneaky, but the moment you like go through the tree line, you're just like...
Sounds like a bunch of loose chain just rolling around.
Oh shit, I dropped my pouch.
Oh, it is heavy armor. Okay.
All right, so you Swain hides, and what is everyone else doing?
I am standing 30 feet in front of the cave entrance, kind of just like waiting as like a greeting, as if, you know, he rang the doorbell.
That way, when he gets barbecued, everybody else can see.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna stand off to the side.
Yeah.
Not necessarily hide, but I just, just out of the way a little bit.
All right, roll stealth if you're hiding.
I guess I might as well try.
You should be decent at that.
I mean, you're a monkey. Shit.
So, fuck.
Hey, it's better.
All right, so you two hide, and you're just greeting the person that comes, basically, Jordan.
Yep.
All right. So, in front of the cave, a tall, slender figure with long, flowing robes that trail behind comes out, looking at you guys from far away. You see a silver
I will,
circlet adorned with gems that kind of sparkle from here.
Do I recognize what type of creature it is? Or if it's like a person?
It is a person in robes, like
Can I determine what race they are from this distance?
not yet. If you get closer, maybe as she starts to come near you, you kind of see appearances that are closer to like an elf.
Okay.
But-
As she comes out, is it a guy or a girl?
It is a girl.
Okay. I couldn't remember if I heard that or was making shit up. I will give a bow and greeting that is customary for my homeland. And say, I am sorry to have disturbed you, but we were sailing from Io to Coco and decided to stop at this beautiful island here and saw traces of magic coming from the mountain and decided to investigate.
Well, this is my home where I study. Leave unless you want to assist me.
Well, what might you need?
Well, I am a very powerful mage. In exchange for a favor from me, if you can find a tome.
What kind of tome? Well, magical one, I assume, obviously. But any descriptors, a specific name?
The tome was last known to be in possession of a powerful archmage named Zeltaris, who rumored to have hoarded countless volumes of forbidden and dangerous knowledge.
Well, give me the name again, sorry.
Zeltaris. Zal Taurus.
Last known to be in possession of.
The Tome of Arcane Knowledge.
Tome of Arcane Knowledge in possession, or the last known owner was Zaltaris. Then.
Yeah. He was thought to reside in a secluded tower on the outskirts of the old capital of the country before it split in half.
Well, I'll say I'll keep my eyes open for it. But might I ask your name and also if you know anything about the war that's going on right now? Because we kind of just sailed up and it's been a long time since I've been home.
Well, the war spouted from when the new Shogun, as he calls himself, killed the emperor and his mage and took control of many of the cities on the western side of the continent. They are pushing forward. In this area is the old capital and temple. The tower is just outside of that temple. It is where the Emperor's mage, Zeltaris, was. His magic and his tomes should still be hidden there somewhere. If you bring me the lost tome of arcane knowledge, from in there, I will grant you one favor of great power within anything within my power, I must say.
When she claimed to be a powerful mage, can I see if she's lying or not?
Sure. Insight?
18.
She is not lying.
I'll take it.
She looks very self-assured, and she does not seem threatened by you at all.
Okay. Yeah. And then this one does.
As you kind of start trying to look closer and see what her intentions seem to be, her eyes kind of flash and grow a bright light, and she kind of looks across and is able to pick all of you out and says, take your two friends there, and if you can find this home, return to me. If not, please do not waste my time any further. And she starts to head back to her cave.
Absolutely, madam. May I get your name before we leave?
My name is Falastra.
All right. Falafel. Got it.
Balastra.
Balastra? Bala?
V.
V. Thank you very much, and we shall see if we come across it. It was a pleasure to meet you, and I will turn around and start to walk away as well.
I pop out of the bushes and say it was nice to meet you as well, and then walk with.
I'd pop up and just full of leaves and shit and be like, thought it was gonna be more interesting.
Well, I guess it definitely could have been, so I'm kind of glad it didn't go too badly if she is who she claims to be. We'll have to figure out some information on that name.
Roll an Arcana. See if you can tell what spell she cast.
Oh, can I fucking can I magic awareness retroactively?
So I mean, you saw her cast a spell basically because she has to do the actions, and you saw her eyes glow white.
Then could I have used magic awareness? I would have learned of the school it came from, and that's it.
If you want to use magical awareness, sure. You can roll Arcana to see if you can tell what it is.
Okay.
Nat
Damn.
20. Okay. You know that she casted True Seeing.
Oh fuck. Shit, guys, that's like a fucking
A 6th level.
yeah. That's a powerful spell she cast to find you guys in the tree line. She definitely wasn't lying.
The whole time she was doing that, did we see a spell book she was reading that out of, or was she just doing it by whatever else?
She had like books and stuff on her waist, but she wasn't necessarily reading out of it
Okay.
to cast the spell. She just kind of like seemed to like touch her ring.
And that could be anything from a focus to a ring of spell storing or anything, so I guess we will head back down the mountain.
All right. You guys head back down the mountain to the ship. It's about another half day's travel straight there. So basically you'll sleep on the way there, and we'll say you arrive first thing the next morning. It took about a day's travel to get to the next place.
Before we go to sleep, I would like to, because I can use it twice per day.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, Rabbit Man, you stand over there, I'm gonna stand over here. And we're gonna test this out.
Okay.
And I'm assuming it does just like it does in the anime, right? Where like it creates like the big blue radius.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, you would see like a blue radius kind of extend out. And then you would see me like snap my fingers and we switch plays.
Ah, is this the power of your domain?
Yes, it's domain expansion. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, your stand is incredible.
If only I could freeze time. Yeah, but then I snap my fingers again and we trade places.
The ultimate doctor ability, stopping time. Do full surgery while time stopped.
I mean, that's a pretty OP doctor power, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, just think of it this way. You're like, hey, I'm competing for the fastest world record of surgery completed. And go freeze time.
Does full
0.00 seconds.
But then, like,
None.
what if you accidentally make a mistake and you don't know until you unfreeze time? And
Also,
then it
all
just
of the
all goes
shock of
wrong?
the surgery is going to hit the patient's body at the same time, and they're just going to die of shock.
Hey, man, you would have a
Maybe.
better mortality rate than that one doctor who killed their patient and then killed three to four people in the audience because of shock and not like
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
it's
that was old medicine, and he was the best guy because he did it so damn fast. He was Sawman Jack, the best doctor barber in the West. Like no lie, I know exactly who you're fucking talking about, and that guy is hilarious.
killed the patient and then like 3 to 4 audience members died. of
Everybody
fucking
thought
shock.
he was the shit because he got it done really fucking fast, but all he did was kill people. Oh, the history of medicine is fabulous.
And you know, if they fucking all the shock hits him at once, don't worry, I got to spare the dying.
Fair enough.
Or a nice
or
gentle
revivify at some point.
a nice gentle riposte for you until another cleric can get here.
Just fucking, you just feel the pain of the whole surgery, die, and then get revived all within 6 seconds.
See, that's how I increased the medical bill. It went from like 100 gold to 600 gold because I need that fucking gem back.
Genius. And you also got to charge an extra 100 gold to use the equipment and the sterile space.
Sterilization. We ain't got time for that shit.
No, I mean, like, you know, it's your power, bro. You gotta fucking put a convenience tax on there.
Okay, so you guys arrive at Takoko. Let's see.
Have any of you guys met Kinku before?
You talk about my
No?
character?
Yes.
Probably so. I worked in a lot of shady shit, so probably.
Well, Trina, you are in for a treat.
Okay.
I'm gonna say for posterity's sake, we packed up that bamboo.
Okay. He could have also been making more, like on the way there, if he wanted.
Oh yeah, you're I know what I'm saying. Are you gonna practice your moves, Alex? Your wood summoning jutsu?
Yeah, what was the what's can I do some replacement jutsus at some point? With like planks of wood? That would be cool.
Maybe.
What was the tree that I absorbed while we were on that island?
Pine.
Pine.
Yeah, I guess I want to see what the capabilities are with that within like the same 5-minute time frame.
You can make them here. If you want to make logs, it'll take about the same amount of time. If you want to make planks, it'll take like 3 times the time.
Is it for the same amount as
Yeah.
the bamboo? Okay. So it'll take 15 minutes to make a 5x5 1 foot tall plank.
5 minutes to do a 5x5. Oh yeah, for planks, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Gonna write that
So we
down.
have like a fifth of a pallet of bamboo planks and a fifth of a pallet of pine planks. Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna... Those are our keepsakes. It's fine.
We gotta get them enchanted.
Well, if the bamboos and planks technically would be strips, because I don't think bamboo breaks down into planks.
That's actually even better. It's closer to cloth already.
Right. Like you could use it to make baskets.
Oh.
Oh, sick. Fucking artisanal skills.
Or hats.
Hey,
The bamboo hat gang.
question, DM.
Yeah.
What is the... How far can my, like, radius go on my fruit thing?
I say right now I would be like 15-foot radius around you.
Okay. I just
So it's like
needed...
a 30-foot sphere. Okay. The Kinku Ninja village, known as Taco, is nestled amongst the trees at the edge of a serene lake that lies just off the coast. The village is built with traditional Japanese style, with low roofed houses and wooden walkways with their wind that wind their way through the trees. The lake itself is crystal clear and its surface sparkles in the sunlight, reflecting the lush greenery that surrounds it. Fish can be swimming just beneath the surface, and a waterfowl nest and reeds grow along the shoreline. The village is quiet and peaceful, with only the sounds being rustled of the trees and the occasional splash of fish in the lake. However, beneath the surface, the Kinku are constantly training, honing their skills in the art of stealth, deception, and combat. There seem to be a couple people fishing early in the morning when you arrive, and people milling about the town. As people are just waking up. What do you want to do?
You want to go look for a shop to get your sword that you were talking about? Trying to.
I'm not too sure I need the sword at this point, given that my fists are really the main weapon that I have, and I got the quarterstaff. So, but I'd still be down to see what we can find.
Be down to see if they have an alchemist shop here.
I feel like it'd also be good to see if we can
You
get
guys see
good
the
extra
map?
medicinal stuff.
Uh,
It is black for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same here.
Let's see.
Yeah,
But now,
we can see it, or I can see it at least.
I can see it as well.
yeah, we're gonna go with that. So, looking around for an alchemist shop, you don't really find much. The closest thing you could find is like maybe like an apothecary with like a couple medicines, and there's like a couple shady people that look to be selling like poisons.
uh, I guess I'd go to the apothecary, and I no question before I do this. Apothecaries remind me, they just make the potions, right? Or they just sell them.
Looking around this place, you can they kind of just sell like herbs and different things that people might need to like make medicines or teas and stuff like that.
Okay, well then they might know about this. I want to make sure I have like a glove on my hand before I reach in there and grab it out. I'm gonna pull out the chunk of the mushroom that I have that I don't know what it is and ask them, well, you might know what this type of mushroom is. I found it while I was out adventuring.
That is a strange looking mushroom. I don't think I've seen it around these parts before. Uh, I don't really know anything about it offhand. I could maybe run some tests or something. Try to grow some.
I mean, I don't know how long we're gonna be down, but I just thought I'd ask.
Well, if you're ever back around or want to just pay for some experimentation or something for it, I can definitely do it. Otherwise, you, you probably you look kind of capable yourself. You might be able to look at things.
Oh, I definitely plan on trying to mess with it. I just, thought I'd ask somebody who might have a little bit more experience in the strict profession of herbalism.
Well, if you need any other herbs or things, just stop on by. We're always selling anything from the local variety.
Do you have any teas for help to sleep?
Yeah. Like holds up a little bag of tea leaves.
Do you have black tea?
No.
I'll get that.
Okay. It is 5 silver.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Deal.
I keep forgetting I have that cup of coffee thing.
Yeah.
How many servings do you think I got in this bag?
I'd say you got like for 5 silver, you probably got a like half a pound bag of tea.
Oh, let's go. Let's
Okay.
fucking go, bro. So much fucking chamomile tea. I'm gonna sleep for weeks and months and years, baby.
Dilute
To a
his
great
fucking
slumber.
chamomile tea with coffee. Keep his bitch ass awake.
Spike my bedtime my bedtime drink.
I have reconsidered my thoughts on getting a weapon, and I would actually like to get a weapon, if
Okay.
possible.
I'd also like to approach the shady guys afterwards.
I would also like to approach shady guys with them, if possible.
Around and look for someone selling weapons that you find or what you are used to seeing from the last place you were. But they are it's like similar to a short sword, but looks kind of like a katana. It's like a wakizashi is what they're called.
I was hoping you would say that.
Yeah.
I was very much hoping you would say that. I would like to purchase that.
Oh, you could get some Kanku kunai as well.
Ooh.
It'd
Add
be
it to
like
my-
5 gold. Just a short
What
sword,
was the
but
actual
flavored
name?
as that. It has the same stats. Here, I'll just paste it.
Wakizashi.
Wakizashi.
It's a D4 damage, same as it's the same as a dagger, but it can be thrown 30-90 instead of 60-20.
Let's grab a couple of those too. How much did you say they were?
They're 3 gold apiece.
Let's get 3 of them.
And then you can buy shuriken for 1 silver piece.
Let's buy 5 of those.
Okay.
How do you spell share?
SHURIK
E-N.
I.
E
E or I.
C
It makes more
K
sense.
E N.
How do I How do I add the stats for it?
For the daggers, you can up in the attacks and spellcasting, do the +1, put the name in there, and then you would do like attack. Then I think, what do you use for your unarmed strikes?
What do you mean?
So you have the unarmed strike button, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you hit the cogwheel next to it, there should be like the name, the check mark attack, and then what 3 letters does it say there?
Dex.
Then you would do the dagger one to that.
Okay.
And then you'd add your proficiency range. You said 30-90.
I did the kunai.
So then it's at the...
So like his unarmed strikes, like he wants that because like that's his thing. So he has
For
quarterstaff.
throwing the kunai, it'd be dex too, probably.
Yeah, kunai I have there for him.
What about the wakizashi?
That's just a short sword.
So
Yeah, so it'd be dex.
Dex. Okay.
Damage is 1d6. Slashing. Then your other one, what I'm gonna do is just take there you go. You have your 3 new weapons.
Oh yeah.
So we're getting up on Alex's end time, right? Or is it 11:30?
It's 10:30. Unfortunately.
This
Yeah.
is still a solid point to kind
Yeah.
of wrap
Yeah.
up anyway. Shopping time before.
Yeah,
looking
you
for
guys
peeps.
shop around time, and you'll come across next episode, and we'll meet up with the people in town that are like hosting your family or something like that.
All right.
You guys can touch base with the Kinku and see what you want to do.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
So you
Yeah.
mean?
See ya.
Yeah.
Cool.
We never did the poison shop thing with you, Jordan. Do you want to do that?
Yeah. How shady are these guys looking? Like I'm not a street rat riffraff. So
Also,
I
is this business being conducted in like an alley or an actual business?
you never know with the syndicates. We're doing all the transactions in a hot spring bath.
As you guys approach him, he is a kinku with long black feathers covering his bodies, and his eyes are piercing yellow that seem to kind of stare right through you. And his mouth turns into like a very wide smile as he kind of tries to offer you a free sample in like a little thimble.
Yeah, I'll take the thimble and I'll give it a sniff, and then I'll hand it to my alchemist compatriot. What do you
Yeah.
make of this?
What can I roll to determine the quality of said product?
I would say alchemy, tools, intelligence.
16.
Okay. You can definitely tell this is poison. It doesn't seem to be like something that'll like instantly kill you, but it might like make you like unable to move for a couple of minutes.
Okay. And how much exactly are you wanting for? While I'm still holding the thimble. What you want for this?
He kind of like pulls back his robes and has like dozens of hanging vials and stuff. But it's like, I can give you a vial of any kind of poison you may seek for any reason. All of them are different prices. For something as simple as a paralyzation poison, maybe 50 gold.
$50.
I'm gonna hand him back the thimble.
Oh no, I'll hold my hand out for the thimble first.
Oh, okay.
50 gold for this.
No, for a vial of what's in that.
25.
25. You seem to want to bargain with the best of them, I see.
Absolutely.
How about you give me 55 gold for the poison?
Hmm.
Uh,
A reverse charisma check.
Yeah.
I would like to put my arm around my compatriot and just be like, "Can you give us just 1 second, real quick?" And
What?
then,
Am I not doing it right?
nah, I'm gonna. Are we like in an alley doing this? I need to
Yeah.
know this.
Yeah, you're kind of like in an alley on the edge of the town.
Okay, cool. Uh, I would like to walk out of like I guess earshot of the guy where I can whisper to my compatriot and be like, "Do we want to fucking tempt our luck?" And I could probably, I do have a spell, and mentioning to the like poison that he handed us, I have something that could make no noise come from this area, at least in a 20-foot radius. Want to rob this guy?
This is a very tempting offer, but the only downside is we are in a town that is currently in active war.
Mm-hmm.
So I would assume the guard presence and
He's selling
military is.
He's selling illegal poison. What's he gonna do? Go to the fucking guard?
Well,
I mean, the guard probably uses that poison. What do you
yeah,
mean? It's
not
wartime.
necessarily illegal. This guy's just shady. This town, this town is kind of made up of like ninja assassin birds. So like,
I don't
What?
think we want to make enemies just yet until we've at least met my siblings first.
Well, I thought I'd throw it out there as an option.
yeah,
I think if we decide to leave, we might want to come back. Or whenever we decide to leave, we can.
I mean, to be fair, as part of robbing him, if we pour said potion down his throat and he's paralyzed, you know, there could
He
be a
could still
hole.
see us, though.
There could be a hole in the ground.
he also, if you steal all of his potions, he does have a bunch of other poison.
Yeah, we could just kill him.
Well, no, what I'm saying is we could paralyze him and then put him in a hole in the ground with his name on it and just let nature take its course.
You really were a criminal.
Yes.
I think I like you.
You know how many shallow graves I had to dig? Enough.
I kind of want to just get one vial for kind of cheaper and then see how that goes.
Go for it. I'm just here as a backup then.
All right. I'll reapproach to the Kinku.
Oh, have you collected enough funds?
30 gold.
Roll persuasion.
Yes.
50 gold.
45 gold.
Roll persuasion.
Yes.
All right. You strike a hard bargain. 45 gold.
All right, I have a potion of what?
You have a-
Paralyze.
Yeah, potion of paralyze. Let's say like DC 15 con save or paralyzed for 10 minutes.
Okay. I'll pay him the 45 gold, put the vial in my bag, and say, "Cheers to that, my friend," and I'll drink the sample.
Right, roll a con save.
21.
All right, nothing happens. Your numb, your tongue kind of goes numb.
I'll hang elect. It doesn't seem to have affected me at all.
This is where you can be like, hey, you sold me a faulty product.
We'll see how it works on other people.
Yeah, maybe you're just resilient.
I'll give it a good test run, and I'll see if I come back for more.
All right. He kind of nods to you and like walks into the shadow and like disappears entirely.
Oh, See, Luffy tried to fight that guy, he just vanished. He would have went to the god and then it would have been sucks.
I think we would have been fine.
You're probably right. He seems very weak.
Plus, you gotta remember, depending on how fast he is, he has to get at least a good distance away from me, potentially, to not not be swappable.
Oh, yeah. I can also jump pretty high now. I got a lot better at that. It's getting really hard to swallow right now.
Maybe you shouldn't have drank the poison.
It might be more effective than I thought. I don't know what accent my guy is.
Just waiting for you to go in like Sylvester the cat. For thanks.
Ah, shucks. Maybe I shouldn't drink this sucker's potion.
But yeah, like I literally just used like Chat GPT on the fly to make that random island.
Yeah, I thought so.